Alrighty. I was running out of time, y'all, because I got to head out here in about 4 hours to go on vacation. I don't know how I'm going to get all this done, but whew, here she is. I don't know how I did this in one night, but I did. I'm about to go hook this bad boy up and tune her out. Mic her in. As you see, the buttons are working just as a Texas Star would. Yeah, the lights and everything. Hadn't figured out what I'm gonna do about this right here. I may just leave it blank. I'll have to wait and see how much time I got. He pretty much told me I can do whatever I want to with that. Anyway, here you go, big brother. Black and blue theme like you asked. Trucker looks bad to the bone, man. I ain't gonna have time to clean up no flux or nothing, but hey, we're gonna get this thing ready for the shootout for you, man. I put all I've been able to in this thing. All right, big brother. We'll get this thing tuned out. All right, my man. Here we go. Due to time constraints, I got about 2 hours to do about 4 hours of work. After this, that is a cigarette, by the way. Buddy, this amp couldn't have turned out any better. This thing is smoking, man. This thing is smoking. It turned out great. Basically, this anonymous fella right here is going to be using this for a shootout, and he wanted a sleeper. He wanted a Texas Star from the front. With the top on, you would have no idea that it was a Class C homebrew Gatekeeper built 400, GK 400, 42879 red dot Toshibas. And he wanted to stay anonymous, so that's how we're going to keep it. Alright, he sent this Silver Eagle to use as a driver, and it needed just a few things, not much. I had to replace the 47 ohm resistor right here. It was about close to being blown. Soldered up the transistors a little better. It looked a little cold, and I took that trimmer off and mic'd that in with that cap right there. And that's about it. About all I really needed to do to it, man. So, and your question to me was, are you sure these 455s are going to be enough to drive this amplifier? And I told you, yeah, you're going to have no problem, and you will see that now, my friend. Alright, we got the 4-watt radio, bench radio hooked up. The sleeper is hooked up to the 100 amp unregulated supply. The driver is hooked up to the servo supply regulated. Let's turn that voltage down to 14.5. There we go, 14.5 on the driver. Alright. I'm going to turn the driver off and just turn the Texas Star on. And I got the flash on. I'm going to turn this off right here. The buttons work exactly, we're talking about light-wise. None of the functions are functional. Just the buttons itself work exactly the way a Texas Star would normally work. I had to cut that off another board and pretty much manipulate some of the circuitry on the bottom side of it to make it easy enough for me to where all I gotta do is feed power to 2 locations to it, and it's grounded through the actual bolts here to the case frame. There's your power, okay. Preamp turns on with the power off, the light, and the delay will be able to as well, as you see. That's the way a regular Texas Star is. Alright, turn the power back off. That light doesn't come on unless the power's on. And there's all of them. Booyah. I had to put 4 new bulbs in there. And these came off the unit that I pulled out of here, the lenses. Alright, just hitting the 4 pill with a 4-watt radio. This is what we're getting from it. 1,000-watt slug. Well, let me turn it on, y'all. Sorry about that. I have not been to sleep yet tonight. You're going to have to bear with me on this video. 1,000-watt slug RMS. Dude, about 110 watts. Peak. Dude, yeah, about 450, 440, 450, 460. I mean, check out this relay, man. Oh yeah, hit that thing lit up blue for you, big brother. Now I know you told me this meter was optional, brother. I just flat out didn't have no time to do the little circuit I told you I was thinking about doing for this meter. So we're just gonna not hook that up. And also your fan kit. I have no time, brother. What I'll have to do for your fan kit, my man, is pretty much when I get back from vacation, make it and send it to you, man. The fan kit's gonna fit up under the box. It's gonna have 4 feet on it, 2 blue fans. So that the box is gonna sit upright, just like this right here. And it's gonna have 2 fans beating on this heat sink, and it's still gonna be able to sit up right there, right there. And I'm thinking about maybe producing those and selling them. All right, here we go. You gotta hurry up. 455 box, Silver Eagle on. Driving into the 4 transistor amp. We're on a medium tap still. I should switch it over to high, but anyway, this is on the medium tap. Ooh, look at that. Look at that, man. Already about 360, 375 RMS. What you think, man? On the bench radio, baby. Ooh, yeah. Peak. Ooh, about 950. I don't know if you can see this voltage drop. Ooh, 13.8 volts. Flip it over to high tap. Been a while since I've seen the 4-pill operate this good, man. Looks like we're gonna hit the 400 bird without even hooking up the hot radio. All right, we just on the high tap now, man. Let's see if we can't get 400 RMS out of it. Oh, well, that's peak again. We know it's gonna do over 1,000. Oh yeah, almost. Oh, there it is, man. 400 watts RMS on the bench radio, big brother. We ain't even got the hot radio hooked up. Now, what was your question again? Is the Silver Eagle gonna drive this box? I think so. Good God Almighty. 1,000 watts in the corner. All right, I'm gonna hook up the hot radio just for the fun of it. We'll be back. All right, one thing I just thought about, I didn't even show what the driver was doing. I'm sorry about that. I'm trying to get this done so quick, but the driver's pretty much driving about 140 watts peak, and it was doing close to about, I think, 70 bird, somewhere around there, 70, 75 bird. All right, here's the hot radio, 8 watts RMS driving into the driver, which is then for driving into the GK400 sleeper. 1,000 watt slug RMS. High tap, 100 amp supply, unregulated. Ooh, 500 watts, big brother. RMS. Ooh, and that is dropping to 15.3 volts. Good working voltage. This cotton picker is smoking, son. Smoking. Ooh, 530 watts RMS. Woo! That makes me a little happy right there. Sleep deprived and happy at the same time. Good God. Let's see how much this thing's peaking real quick. Where's my 5 kW slug? Where's my 5 kW slug? There it is. Alright, we're going to be reading the middle scale. I just want to see real quick what this thing's peaking real quick. 5,000 watt slug. Reading the middle scale. 20's 2,000. 10's 1,000. Well, that's the RMS. Let me get back to peak. Alright, peak. You're right there at 1,100 watts plus, man. 1100 watts plus, 15.4 volts. This thing's smoking, big brother. I don't see any reason why you shouldn't be able to take the trophy home with this in the 4-pill class, man, if you do your voltage just right. This is Class C. If you have to go to 20 volts, you can. Do what you gotta do, man. Bring home that trophy. My anonymous new friend out of the sand pile, old Gatekeeper out here around the northeast end. I gotta get ready to go over to the sand pile for vacation. We'll be making a video in a bit. I got something else. Bye-bye.